Hey, what's up? This is Karen Gattingay of Work with Karen.net, and this is our day 25 of our 90-day video challenge. In this video, I'm going to talk about lesson number 1 in our 15K formula, where, well, just to give you a background, the 15K formula is actually where you're going to find the meat and potatoes on how you're going to generate your leads, on how you're going to convert these leads into sales. So this is where you're going to find the money making part, the business building part as to building leads and sales. But what's noticeable in this whole 15K formula product is that it starts not with the discussion on lead generation and sales conversion. It starts with the clarity of your intention, the clarity of the outcome of your goal. So it's a very interesting topic because I know that we've been talking about, you've been hearing that a lot, that you've got to be clear on your goals. But this is, Dave Wood did a really good job in really breaking down what it means by being clear with your intention, being clear with your outcome. So I'm going to give you some points on what I learned from there. So my key takeouts are two. Okay, so first is that he said that you gotta define a clear outcome. Um, when you define your clear outcome, there are factors that you have to consider in order for you to make that happen. Number one has to be time based. You have to be clear on when you want to achieve it. So that's easy enough, right? But then the other thing that I learned from there is that you have to define it in such a way that it's already the present time. You define it in present tense. You don't say, I'm going to achieve it in 90 days. I'm going to have my breakthrough next month. But you have to say it in present tense, such as today is, for example, today is June 19, 2013. I am sitting in front of my computer. So you have to define it in present tense. Number two, um, you have to use your five senses. Okay, so what will it feel like? Where are you gonna be at that time? Are you gonna be inside your room? Are you gonna be at the beach? Are you gonna be is it a sunny day? Are you gonna feel is there a breeze touching your skin and stuff like that? So you have to define it in using the point is for you to define your goal or the outcome so clear that you can easily paint a picture in your mind on where you will be exactly at when you achieve that goal. And it's so clear that when a 5-year-old reads your vision or your outcome, he will clearly paint a picture in his mind even without understanding the business model. And then you have to think of an evidence on what will make you what will indicate that you've already achieved that success. Is it a transaction on your bank account, on your online bank account page? Is it a check? Is it you on stage holding that big check? So you have to be that specific, and you have to even go a step further in defining the evidence that you've already achieved that goal, whatever that is. And of course, you have to remember, for you to define the purpose for that goal. It's not about the money, but what does 30,000 a month do for you? What is the purpose? Why do you want to achieve that level? So you have to define what it means for you to have that $30,000 a month. Will it mean you being able to retire your parents? Will it mean you being able to put your family or somebody else to school, to college? Will it mean you being able to quit your job, firing your boss? So you have to clearly define the purpose of your goals. It's not just about the money. You have to define the purpose of it. And at the same time, you also have to define it in such a way that you're also going to include how you're going to reward yourself every time you achieve a goal. You have to celebrate. Will it mean you treating your family to a cruise? as a reward for what you have achieved? Will it mean you buying a car, as a way to celebrate? So you gotta include that when you write your outcome for yourself, and make it as exciting enough that you're just gonna do whatever it takes to make that happen. Okay, so that's my first takeout. The second takeout is you gotta take massive action after defining that outcome. You gotta take massive action before you even know how it's done. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people are taking too much time understanding, the formula, what do I need to do, how is it being done before they even take action. And sometimes it will take them forever before they even take the first step. They're so afraid to make mistakes that when they already start doing it, it's already outdated. You know what I'm saying? What this lesson is teaching us is that you gotta trust the system because the actions are already being provided. So take the steps that are being given us before you even understand why we are even doing the steps. Because there's so many evidence already of people achieving success just by following the formula. So the last thing that you want to do is to get stuck at trying to understand everything, trying to analyze everything. I know I'm an analytical person and I tend to do that as well, but that's one of the biggest mistakes that people are having, before they even take action. They have all this fear that's keeping them from even taking the first step, and that's why 97% of people in this industry are failing because of that. So, what this lesson is teaching us is just take massive action even before you understand how it's being done, and then you correct your actions along the way. Because the worst thing that can happen is you not taking action, and nobody can even correct you and steer you to the right direction because you're not even taking action in the first place. You know what I'm saying? So, how can people who want to help you guide you to the right direction if you're not even moving? Is a very, very good lesson. The entire 15K formula is really enriching, and I really love it because that's what opened my eyes to a lot of things. And as you can see, it's more than just the business side. It's also about personal development. It's also about you being clear on what you really want, because can um, only that can help you make your goals into a reality. Okay, so if you want to learn more about and if you want to get access to the entire lesson on this clarity of intention, and if you want to access all the other lessons in generating leads and converting them into sales um, through the 15K formula, then click the link below this video. Get in touch with me, ask me questions if you have questions, and I'll help you get started. And you'll love what you're gonna see once you are inside. Okay, so again, click the link below this video.